Hello and welcome. This is Sahara playing Dragon Age 2, the Ultimate Edition. We are in Sundermount. We have a couple of quests here we need to update. One of them looks like it's just right around the corner. It's called Duty. Oops, I got the wrong person clicked. I don't think it really matters. I just like being the one going ahead. And this to clear out the mercenaries from Flint Company. Okay. Quite a few of you here. God, that's just an amazing... Of course, you were there too, but I think it was me. That's just an amazing attack. I clicked and you didn't do anything. Why not? Go up here to this one. Alright, I'll let you have that one. Okay, anyone leveled up? Nope. Alright, quest updated, duty. So that one should be done now. We just have to report back to... all the Flint County mercenary groups were dealt with. Return to the Chantry and tell Prince Sebastian Bale that his family is avenged. And that's what that was for. He left the Chantry. Cutlass. It's a chest piece. Wow. Wow, that's a lot better than what I have. Yeah, I can use it. Or is it this? Here it is. Mine is only 75. This is 106, and it gives me dexterity, defense, critical chance. Wow. Nice. Amazing. Let's see how well it looks. Ooh. Okay, this was 3 stars. Well, I know it's better because it's green. Ooh, yeah. I like that much better. Girl, you'd be looking good. Okay, we're getting rid of this one. Move to junk. Okay. Cool. That was worth it. And what's over here? Oh, I did. And mushrooms. How come we can't pick those mushrooms? Alright. Get myself to where we're at. There's Barney. Okay. So we got them done. This is a long ways off. So we're going to be wandering here. Find the Dalish camp. There's definitely ruins here. Are these like Dalish ruins? It looks like a place where Dalish would live. And all the mushrooms. How come there's something we can't pick? Is this their camp? Anything up here? Oop, I see something sparkling up here. Ooh, we got an elf root. I'm going to have to figure out how to use these. Or I take them somewhere to use them, I think. This looks like their camp. Okay, yep, we got people here. We got a Dalish hunter, 2 Dalish hunters.
Old Shemlin, your kind are not welcome among the Dalish.
What's a Shemlin?
It is the elven word for human.
It means you're not one of the people, and you should leave now.
The Native Americans referred to themselves as the people. Also.
Who are you people?
We are the last of the Elven.
So you say, frequently.
We remember who the people truly are, even as you city elves forget.
Well, he didn't have a choice. He was kind of kidnapped. Taken as a slave.
I was given an amulet for someone named Marathari.
How do you know that name?
Wait, this is the one the Keeper spoke of.
A Shemlin? I thought she'd be an elf.
Enter the camp. Keeper Marathari has been waiting for you.
Has she?
Cause trouble, and you'll meet our blades, stranger.
Well, considering I just killed a lot of people before you, I don't know.
Marathari, I was told to bring you this amulet.
I thought we'd be walking through their camp.
Andaranatishan, travelers. Indeed, I am Keeper Marathari. Let me look at you. There's truth in your face. A rare thing in a human. Tell me how this burden fell to you, child.
The witch saved my life. It's a dull tale. Doesn't matter.
Your guard said you spoke of me. How did you know I was coming?
I listened. To the wind, to the birds, as the hunters do. To my dreams. I watched the stars. There is great wisdom to be found all around us, if you know how to listen for it. But I was not certain. Nothing is certain.
Okay.
Are you the leader of these Dalish? Why did the witch tell me to bring this amulet to you?
I am the keeper of this clan. It is my task to guide my people and to ensure the old ways are not forgotten. As for Asha Belenar, I am tied to her, just as you are, by a debt that must be repaid.
What kind of debt do you owe her? What did she do for you?
Exactly what have I been carrying around? Is it magic?
It is a promise, child. Made by one whose word still has weight. And therefore, it has terrible power. There are few things in this world stronger than a promise kept. Remember that.
I agree with that. Promises are very important. Hi, Cleo.
This amulet's owner rescued my family from the Blight. In return, I agreed to bring it to you.
I honor you for coming to me. But I'm afraid your part in this is not done yet. The amulet must be taken to an altar at the top of the mountain and given a Dalish rite for the departed. Then, return the amulet to me. Do this and your debt will be repaid.
Are you going to teach me this rite for the departed?
I will send my first with you. She will see to it the ritual is done. And when it is complete, I must ask that you take her with you when you go.
Really? Why?
Who is your first? First of what?
Your people would call her my apprentice, or heir. Merrill would have taken my place as keeper. But she has chosen a new path. Please, guide her safely from here.
I think Merrill was in Origin. She was the one that went with us into the cave after we lost Tamerlane. And did she go with... No, because after that I went with the Grey Warden. But she was with us when we went to go find Tamerlane. So she's here now? What about her other clan? Because she was not the keeper of the clan, of that clan. I don't think this is the clan we were from. As my character from Origins, I was a Dalish Elf, and it was not from this clan.
If that's what you want.
It isn't what I want, but it is what she wants. You will find Merrill waiting for you on the trail just up the mountain. Dareth Shiral.
Okay, now we can explore.
Not too busy for you.
The Dalish Elves. The Dalish Elves. In time, the human empires will crumble. We have seen it happen countless times. Until then, we wait. We keep to the wild borderlands. We raise Hala and build Aravels and present a moving target to the humans around us. We try to keep hold of the old ways to retain what was forgotten. We call to those ancient gods, although they do not answer and have not heard us since before the fall of Erethan, so that one day they might remember us Oh, okay. I'm not gonna say all these names. The Huntress. I can't even begin to pronounce them. We gather every 10 years for the Arathephilan to retell the ancient stories and keep them alive. For when the human kingdoms are gone, we must be ready to teach the others what it means to be elves. Okay. Alright, so now I can talk to
My
people
aim
here.
is
I can
hopeless, Rada.
walk around. Okay, so let's see here. What do we have to,
Oh, that's a great idea. My gear is on the other side of it.
Leave it. You won't need it.
Something
that's
wrong?
the way out.
You couldn't say that. I think Master Island is going to murder me.
Because of the ironwood? Have you thought about going to the Keeper and begging for amnesty?
Ironwood. Ironwood, we had a quest for Ironwood. Geography of Datus. Yeah, we had a, it was in the Dalish woods, too. Datus is bounded to the east by the Amarthian Ocean, to the west by by Transhan Forest, and the Hunterhorn Mountains, to the south by the snowy wastes that lie beyond the Orkney Mountains, and to the north by Dornack Forest. The word Datus is Treventian in origin, originally used to refer to lands that bordered the Imperium. As the Imperium lost its stranglehold on conquered nations, more and more lands became Datus, until finally people applied the term to the entire continent. The northern part of Datus is divided amongst the Anderfels, the Treventer Imperium, Antiva, and Revenin, with the islands held by the Canary just off the coast. Central Datus consists of the free marches Navarra, and Orlais, with Ferelden to the south. What lies beyond the snowy wastes is a mystery. The freezing temperatures and barren land have kept even the most intrepid cartographers at bay. Similarly, the western reaches of the Andefels have never been fully explored, even by the Andefels themselves. We do not know if the dry steppes are shadowed by mountains, or if they extend all the way to a nameless sea. There must be other lands, continents, or islands, perhaps across the Amaphorenthian or north of Parvola, for the Quinari arrived in Datus from somewhere, but beyond that deduction we know nothing. So no one has ever went and looked? I don't know. Well, of course, these are kind of backwards people. I mean, they don't have planes and all that other good stuff, so it makes sense.
Anethera, human. If the Keeper wants you here, then be welcome.
Okay, well, welcome to you too. The Tale of Iloran. In the days before the rising of whatever, the Dark Ones covered every corner of the land. The archdemon drove all the nations of the world before him, Shemlin and Elven alike. Sorry. In the far north, where the hills wander the plains and the earth is eternally baked beneath the uncaring sun, the lands which the Shemlin call Anderfels, a clan of our people, lived struggling to survive the blight. Iloran was their keeper, a hunter in his younger days. Crafty as any wolf, he led his people always just ahead of the darkspawn who chased them. But the old hunter knew that even Hela cannot run forever. They must turn and fight or be run down. At the foot of the Murdane, the darkspawn cornered Ilora's clan. That night the moon was strangled by clouds, the earth concealed by a dread mist that rose out of nowhere, so that the Elven could not tell up from down. In the confusion the darkspawn attacked, but Iloran had prepared for them. All around the camp the hunters had strewn dry grass, brush, and brambles. When the sound of rustling footfalls began, Iloran and the other Hayran called upon the old magic. They struck out with lightning, and though the bolts missed the darkspawn, they They hit the target all the same. The sea of kindling lit, and not one of the dark creatures made it through the fire to reach Ilorin's clan. From the Tale of Ilorin. Okay.
If you can't tell what it is, then it's rubbish.
Hush.
Oh, it's a little flat for a book.
Aurelian Part 1. Before the ages were named or numbered, our people were glorious and eternal and never changing. Like the great oak tree, they were constant in their traditions, strong in their roots, and ever reaching for the sky. They felt no need to rush when life was endless. Yeah, the elves used to be immortal. They worshipped their gods for months at a time. Decisions came after decades of debate, and an introduction could last for years. From time to time, our ancestors would drift into centuries-long slumber, but this was not death, for we know they wandered the fade in dreams. In those ages, our people called all the land Elbinan, whatever, which in the old language means place of our people. And at the center of the world stood the great city of Arlahan, a place of knowledge and debate, where the best of the ancient elves would go to trade knowledge, greet old friends, and settle disputes that had gone on for millennia. But while our ancestors were caught up in the forever cycle of ages, drifting through life at what we today would consider an intolerable pace, the world outside the lush forests and ancient trees was changing. The humans first arrived from Parvalan to the north, called Shimlin or Quickenings by the ancients. The humans were pitiful creatures whose lives blinked by in an instant. When they first met the elves, the humans were brash and warlike, quick to anger and quicker to fight, with no patience for the unhurried pace of elven diplomacy. But the humans brought worse things than war with them. Our ancestors proved susceptible to human diseases, and for the first time in history, elves died of natural causes. What's more, those elves who spent time bartering and negotiating with humans found themselves aging, tainted by the humans' brash and impatient lives. Many believed that the ancient gods had judged them unworthy of their long lives and cast them down among the quicklings. Our ancestors came to look upon the humans as parasites, which I understand is similar to the way the humans see our people in the cities. That's very true. The ancient elves immediately moved to close Albanian off from the humans, for fear that this quickening effect would crumble the civilization, and it did, because now they are not immortal. In fact, I think a few of them, the Keeper, in their origins, he was more or less...
Wonderful. Make your business here quick.
He was immortal, more or less. But I think we found out he was doing it by some kind of black magic. What do you have for sale here? Rune of Nature. A weapon rune that adds nature damage. That's kind of cheap, only 50. I think I'll take it. Oh, you have stamina. We keep running out of that. I'm gonna lose 2 sovereign, but it's worth it. Injury kit I don't need. Lyrium. Health potions I don't need that either. Anything else? Do you have like a backpack? Greater Dalish belt. Nature damage. That has regeneration on it. Oh, that's 4 sovereign. No, I don't think so. 2 sovereign. Dalish amulet. No. I don't see any backpacks here. Backpacks? Nope. Okay.
Dalish crafting is second to none, I assure you. I am Master Island, a crafter for this clan. Forced to stay so close to this Shemlin city, I've seen my share of outsiders pass through our camp. Is there something you needed?
Are you a specialist? What sort of things do you make?
A Dalish crafter does many things. We create weapons, armor, anything our clan has need of.
Okay.
I don't need anything right now.
Of course.
That's because I just looked. I just looked. Alright.
Shemlin. Wonderful. Make your business here quick.
Really? Be nice. Map of Orlais. Map of occupied Kirkwall. Blah, 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 blah. As the keeper. Who's this?
Watch your steps, Shem. You don't know how many Dalish arrows are trained on you right now.
This mountain is cursed, I swear. 3 days in a row I've shot at and missed deer.
Maybe it's not the mountain. Maybe it's just you that's cursed, my love.
You always know just what to say to put my mind at ease.
Yeah. Alright, what else we have here? Balician blood writing. After my encounter with the Dalish Elves on the road to Nabera, I studied every book on the Elves I could find. I sought out legends and myths and history and tried to make sense of it all, but there is only so much one can learn from books. I knew that in order to truly understand the Dalish, I would have to seek them out, a dreadful idea in hindsight. In my defense, I was young and also inebriated when the idea popped into my head. Unfortunately, even after I had regained some measure of sobriety, the idea still held appeal. It proved remarkably resistant to my attempts to ignore it. Sometimes great ideas work that way. I gave in after many months of that nagging thought at the back of my head and set out to learn about the Dalish firsthand. I tramped through the forest bordering Orlais for weeks before I finally found or was found by a Dalish hunter. I stumbled into one of his traps and suddenly was hanging from a tree with a rope about my ankles. So there I was, defenseless, upside down, with my robe over my head, my underclothes on display. Your underwear, in other words. Okay. Descriptions of my predicament might elicit laughter these days, but trust me when I say it was a situation I would not wish on anyone. Thankfully, my ridiculous appearance may have caused my captor to stay his hand. What read as a silly human with his pants showing. And so he sat, made a small fire, and began to skin the deer he had caught. I soon mustered the courage to speak. I tried to assure him that I was not there to harm him, but he laughed at this and replied that if I were there to harm him, I had failed terribly. True, you're the one up in the tree upside down showing off your underwear. Eventually, we got to talking, and when I say talking, I mean that. I asked him questions, and occasionally he would deign to answer. He told me that while some Dalish actively seek out human travelers to rob or frighten, most of his people would rather be left alone. He seemed to believe that punishing the humans for past actions only led to more violence. I asked him about the intricate tattoos on his face. He told me they were called Balician blood writing. His were symbols of Andrula the Huntress, one of the most highly reverend elven goddesses. He said the Dalish mark themselves to stand out from humans and from those of their kin who have chosen to live under human rule. He said the Basilean remind his people that they must never again surrender their beliefs. When he finished skinning the deer, he cut me down. By the time I had righted myself and conquered the dizziness of all the blood rushing out of my head, he was gone. I do not recommend that my readers seek out the Dalish for themselves. I was very lucky to have met the man that I did, and to have walked away from our meeting unscathed. Perhaps the Maker watches over those who seek knowledge with an open heart. I certainly would like to think so. From the pursuit of knowledge, the travels of a Chantry Scholar by Brother Genitivi. Ah, so he's the one who found himself in that odd predicament. Oh man, that's funny. Okay, so I think I've gotten everybody around here. So that's the keeper. We already talked to him. He didn't want to talk to us. Barney won't even talk to me. Okay, so we need to get out of this area and go up here. We need to turn around. Come on, I'm clicking on back and it's not doing anything. So we need to go this way. There's something over here though, I think. Before we go meet our person. Is there anything over here? I don't see anything, just a whole bunch of wilderness. Oh, wait a minute, oh, that's leave area. Okay, now we know how to get out of here.
Do you ever miss Ferelden?
Of course. It was home. I would never have left willingly. But I'm not going to be my father and spend my life trying to live a memory.
I didn't think I'd give it a second thought once I was gone. I mean, what did Ferelden ever do for me? But I do. I think about it. There's something here that just doesn't feel right.
You mean how mages are treated?
No. I think there's not enough dog shit.
Really? What, did they have a lot of dogs in Ferelden? This is an interesting area. A ruin. Huh. Where's this all going to? It's not going anywhere though. Is this gonna be some kind of a quest? Because it looks like that is a, into some kind of a mine that's blocked off by one of their homes dumped there. Alright, so let's go up. I have a feeling we're going to be back down here. I know we were in the Elven camp in the Origins quite a few times. Quite a few times. Oh, okay. Is she the woman from Origins, Merrill? What are you doing, girl?
Oh, I didn't hear. You must be the one the Keeper told me about. Anethera.
I'm so sorry. I didn't ask your name. Unless... It's not rude to ask a human their name, is it? I'm Merrill, which you probably knew already. I'm rambling, sorry.
Why are you leaving the Dalish for Kirkwall?
I have to. Let's leave it at that for now, alright?
Okay.
I get the feeling you're in trouble.
It's not like that. Not exactly, anyway. The Keeper and I have disagreements, but it will sort itself out in time.
I get the feeling you're in trouble.
It's not like that. Not exactly.
Okay.
The Keeper and I have disagreements, but it will sort itself out in time.
Did you hear that strange noise?
Oh, I didn't hear anything.
Well, there was a strange noise.
You seem awfully nervous.
You're only the second human I've seen up close. Last time was not a happy memory. A Grey Warden took away one of our hunters to fight the Darkspawn.
Yep, it is her.
I heard she fought the Archdemon. I wonder what's become of her.
She killed the Archdemon. That was me. She killed it!
My name is Hawk. Glad to make your acquaintance, Merrill.
Thank you. I'm afraid I'm not very experienced with your kind. The Keeper said you came from Ferelden. I spent most of my life there. We only came north a few years ago. Have you been in the Free Marches long? Do you like it here?
Could be worse.
Oh, I miss the cold. And the dirt. Kirkwall's not brown enough for me. But hey, no Darkspawn.
Ferelden wasn't that brown. The dirt and muck gave it character. We should go. Your task is for Asher Bellinar. It's not wise to make her wait.
What do we have to do with the amulet?
It's a funeral of sorts. I'll perform it when we get to the mountaintop. Getting there is the tricky part. Our hunters haven't been able to reach the summit. Dark things are about.
Oh, are they really? Okay.
I take it you've been expecting me to bring this amulet for some time.
The Keeper brought us here to wait for you. I don't know much more than that. I do know that you have Asher Bellinar's amulet. And we must bring it to the altar on the mountaintop. Nothing more.
She doesn't look like the Merrill from the Origins, but it is her.
Do you know the witch who sent me here?
No, not personally. My people tell stories of her, though. You're very lucky. Most people who meet Asher Bellinar wind up in little pieces, hanging from the trees.
Hanging from the trees? I don't need any supplies, no.
Let's get this over with.
Okay. So, Merrill, the stories tell us that all Elven once had the gift, but like so many things, it was lost. It's the Keeper's job to remember to restore what we can. As each generation passes, magic becomes more rare among the Dalish. As the gift dies out, talented children are moved between clans so that every keeper has a successor and no clan is in danger of being left without guidance. Merrill was born to the... Oh, that's right, that's the clan that I was in. The Ellerin clan, which wandered the hills of Nevera. She was the third child of the clan with the ancient gift born to her. When the next gathering of the clans occurred, she was given to the Sabra clan to be first to keep her whatever. Merrill was just 4 years old. Well, no, that can't be true. Because she wasn't 4 years old. She was older than that. I don't know. There's something not right about that. Okay, so there's our quest. Up the hill we go. Was there anything here for me to collect? No. Okay. Oops, so we have dark things. Well, you guys weren't very far from their camp. What are you? Corpses. So she didn't join our party. God, that's an amazing... Oh, we got more coming up. Is Barney here? Barney? Yep, there's Barney. Okay. Let's do a backstab on you. Okay. Let's get you. And you. Alright.
The Keeper didn't mention you were a mage.
I imagine it's difficult to give away something nobody wants.
All keepers know a bit of old magic. The stories tell us that all Elven once had the gift. But like so many things, it was lost. It's a keeper's job to remember, to restore what we can.
Can't demons possess Dalish mages?
It can happen. And when it does, the clan must hunt and kill their own keeper.
I was wondering about that.
Does the Chantry know about the Dalish mages?
Oh, they know. Keeper Marathari told me that was one of the reasons we never camped too long in one place. They usually won't pursue us if we stay away from the cities and towns and keep moving.
You don't know how good you've got it.
But my clan is now in more danger, having lost our Hala.
If you go to Kirkwall, you'll be an apostate in a city full of Templars.
I know. But if I don't go to Kirkwall, I'll be alone. A solitary elf is easy prey for anyone. In the city, I can get lost in the crowd.
Can you now? Do you think so?
I'm glad you decided to pitch in back there.
Oh. Oh, you're welcome. I wasn't sure I'd be much good. I've done a little fighting before, but it was always alone. I'll try not to hit anyone. On our side, I mean. I'm babbling again. Let's go.
So she's a mage too, but she's not in our party.
It's sort of a long walk to the graveyard. I hope you wore comfortable shoes.
Okay. Miriam. I'm assuming it's this way. Yep, it is. It's this way. I do like my new armor better. Well, who keeps these fires lit up here if they're afraid of the dark stuff, like these things? That one doesn't want to die. There we go. Oh, we got more up there. Oh, I can't do that one yet. Can we do explosive? Yes, we can. That explosive doesn't really do that much. Whoops. Thank you.
Get back!
Are we done? Okay. Is she going to be joining my party? I mean, we don't need another mage. We have 2 right now. What would we be doing with 3 of them? They didn't leave anything behind. Okay. Yeah, so who's lighting all these lights up here if they're scared of the dark things that keep popping up, right? Inconsistencies in the plot. As a writer, I don't like that. Okay, so who is this? A Dalish hunter. Well, you're up here. How come you're not fighting them?
So the Keeper finally found someone to take you from here.
What?
Yes.
Then finish your task quickly, human. We cannot be rid of this one too soon.
Isn't Dalish camaraderie delightful?
I have made my choice. And I will save our clan whatever you think.
Hi, Sam. No, you're not getting any food.
What's going on here, Merrill?
Nothing. Just ignorance. We should go.
So what secret are you hiding? Because you're hiding something. Oh, okay, thank you. How do I get up there? Or is that on the other side?
A landslide blocked the path. There's a cave that should take us to the other side.
Okay. Oh, I didn't even see that elfwood there. Okay. So yeah, and by the way, Hunter, you can thank me for getting rid of all those evil things, right? Am I going the wrong way? I am. But it wouldn't let me through. Right? It was blocked off. Unless I went the wrong way. Okay. As soon as I started realizing we were going back downhill, I thought, no, this isn't right. Come on. I'm clicking. Okay, so we're up here. Right. What? Not understanding something here. It's right here. Oh, come on. Here it is. Okay, this is what I missed, was this. Imagine that. Okay, this is the passage.
I'm sorry. You're not really seeing the Dalish at their best. We're good people that look out for each other. Just not today, apparently.
There's more going on here than you and Marathari have told me.
It's a misunderstanding. It doesn't matter now. Even if my people don't appreciate my efforts, I must see this through. Let's go. Ashabelanar isn't known for her patience.
Okay. All right. So I think I'm going to leave that for the next episode, as we're at 45 minutes. So if you're enjoying, click like, leave a comment, subscribe, and thank you for watching. Sahara out.